Honors. Wow, Principal Honorable Reed P. Oliver, Governor of the State of Trinidad and State Government Honors. Wow, Principal Chief Friend of Trinidad and Local Government Honors. Ibajawan mo yan. Kailan sa pagmamahin, Trinidad ng Banbangan, H1, Roger, Ibajawan Sumbawa, H1, Kapitan, San Jose de Bispao, Solen, Manalalim. Laban-laban ko! Laban-laban ko, Vice 11 Ramon. Ang kacang ko po rin. O yan ba usa sa pagmatsahin program, may Bajawan Wai. Pagkakiyakay sa pagmatsahin sa Iban. Kawiyan ng tatawagan program Ramon. Sa Bajawan Kasalan Bombay. Ragachan ko po rin.
Ay, cuan ako.
Unity strengthens our unlimited potentials to achieve and succeed. Elpane, uya kakailapan saban masyayil po itakan. Please join me in inviting Deacon Valentin Santiago for invocation. Kalangan tayo ipan patawan lukak tayo korosen kata wong sapal matay sakaratan kaping upek sawas maparot nga tayo sapal matay kati kasampalan ranmat ok tayo katineo panan ipan patawan paki korosen patangyan ang kupur ay pan patawan ulian kaya tiyo sakaratan ni sansa. My court kalangan Olympic at sumal kapeng ang kuwang komi kweki paitan kupromi na saler pan kupur ang sukset siya upane upatang sapal momi sirikan bakom kadin sa wasayer nan arayin ay saw riri uran kak marahin ke kupromi o neksang nan taken ka school and high school. Siya pano kapengkiyang komi, siyang koros mo poita rerel. Pos mabkat koros, soda kak poita, makom soda katinggiyang ray o sosay ray. Sibiliw pa na o patang ray, kasarawiyang komi, raan kasampalwat, nawya imula na ray tuwal kak and ka school, Karyaw, te high school, nan arail taken ka school. Sibiliwang rail, ranwat may samat o peki, kumiyan pil katin niyang rail, samat kola. Katin tatong kani rail, nintuan kupromi. Waran ka kuya, kilalisan salen komi, may yiya sa te, o wiyata tok red, kawit kit wep Israel and kakuya punbay lakap kompetent kupre o kasarawiyala kosanti koros nan at sungal totokan ranwat o kapayata kosantupat wan kakwaita nintuan kupromi maing samat siupano pagi kumuyan katin yiyang katiya ranwat o kasanto koros kasanti yar nintuan sapul mo magkaway tong kit and kakwaita nintuan kupromi kasarawiyala sapul mo misirpat paan kupromi o katin yiyang rail o kuwalata aimat masih penuh pagremi namaranat kau uriat Yesus Kristus at kau labalab amen. Oras kaki. Tonpei, Aiwasan Gosan Kasalel, Kichay Kapimki, Linganan Tonpei, O Kapin and Kawong Samachay Nalang. I'd like to ask all the audience to please join our graduates and rise for our state anthem. Thank you. Please take your seats. Please join me in welcoming PDA Secretary, Mr. Enli Yones, for the welcoming remarks.
Kalangan kayo. Unay bang patuan tola nan puko totok el mulisya wasan ranet ay tungal sakartan kayo pili pan kuran kono wegi sapun me aku buru solap katin kai pai kon pokon sewat iman pakmaki may pan patel te sakatan kayo pili kan met siang moy won ki kapina and Wayne Ponbe, Honorable Reed Oliver, Valedictorian, Attorney General and Minmin and Candidate Kabatbat and Micronesia, Honorable Joseph Callan, Wongi Director and Education, Mr. Stanley Etze, Wongi Principal and PICS, Mr. Steven Sayola, Wongi PICS PTA President, Mr. Benito Edmond, Wongi Sean Kawait and UCCP, one para meeting on that, Wongi Tigan, Valentin Santiago, and Mumoso Catholic and Ponbe. Ipilman Wongi Chairman, the Speaker, and Ponbe State Legislature, Mr. Arson Lambert, Otua Koros, and Ponte State Legislature, the Patayang Yoganan Murisawas and Rana. Wong the Chairman and Board in Education, Oyangakan Mr. Krilicek. Wong the Chief and Secretary Education, Mr. Cholanet. Wong the Vice Principal and Student Service, Mr. Dixon Torre. Wong the Principals, Vice Principals, and Instruction and Curriculum, Mr. Olter or Mr. Sinter Alexander. Meron Bilwon the graduate class of 2021, on the Pabakan, Nonokan, Penene, Toronto, Chorus and PICS or Education, or Porosia Pachayan Program, and Kasapul Kaisisa, and Ponte Island Central School. The Tumalagi Tapping Loud with the Willianti Administration and PICS or Luca, Pasamo, Labalab kay the Chorus and Canadian Government, Umoso Ochia, graduate class of 2011, Papa Nono Kan Penene, O Chorus, Ong Nan Program, and Kasipuli Kairiesa, Kaisisa Purma, and Ponte Island Central School. Margaret Pet, the patron and program sa Kairaiwat. Sa pulungan kato, na Wiakowo, Kalingan, o Kapweben Toto Kasampal, and Murin Sawasin Ranwat. Itay kasi niya sanay, and Tumalengi Orlapeo, Pan Kawait Muratayin, Panwat, Kakatitiki. Unity, strengthen our unlimited potential to achieve and succeed. Himapan, Katin Kawait, Sapulman Gisaman, Kasampal, and Orlapwat. Ibinman Mulan the administration and PICS, o we are Tumal Pakmak, o Ngewe Kupur Takala, na Tumal Korabata, o Pasang Pagtuan, na Kumail Katin An, Akumail Katin Purela. O Kaite Kweki, Laumong, Akweki at Sawewe, o Sakaya Kantotok, o Kareta Sakay Raibkat. For the benefit of the non-convened speakers, on behalf of PICS administration, I would like to welcome you all to the 70th commencement exercise as we celebrate the success and the achievement of class 2021. Your presence honor us in this special occasion. May God bless you all. Erang ay tumalbatan.
Thank you, Mr. Yuanis. Song, graduating class 2021. Thank you, graduating class of 2021. Please join me for the introduction of our salutatorian address for this 70th commencement exercise. This student is the daughter of Mr. Luke Suzuki and Mrs. Enrica Suzuki. Academic major, graduated from Salutatorian Elementary School. Please join me and welcome our salutatorian address, class of 2021, Miss Emi Suzuki.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It would be my pleasure to welcome the Chief Guest, Honorable Guest, the Principal, families and friends, my fellow students. First and foremost, let's not forget our Heavenly Father for holding our lives till this special day, but to give Him praise. I am indeed honored to have given this opportunity to be one of the speakers in this very important occasion. Not only will I represent who I am in my thoughts and intentions, but also on behalf of my fellow graduates. Last but not least, dear fellow graduates, today marks the end of a life era. Chronologically, this is the time we will not visit again. The yesteryears of life, in all its toils, cheers, and tears, is something of the past. Academically, the requisite to excel is not confined to the chronological order, but it surpasses it as it is an undertaking of lifetime. Before I express my gratitude to the many who have contributed to my academic life and those that are sitting here with me today, allow me to speak to the theme of today. Unity strengthens our unlimited potentials to achieve and succeed. No human has traveled life alone. From birth to death, one will rub shoulders with others to shape and create ideas, characters, wisdom, determination, achievements, and success. And I will add failure. The latter, though, is a result of a choice. The former, though, as a result of a choice, is the collaborative effort of many. So where would we be, my fellow graduates, without the unwavering support of our parents, families, friends, communities, churches, and teachers? Within each individual lies what the physicists call the kinetic potential, that if undisturbed will remain a sleeping giant. But today is a testimony that the giant known as the kinetic potential within us has been disturbed. It has moved from being a mere potential to colorful dynamic capacities which you see no end. Such an aggressive attitude and projection create visionaries. It is the same collective aggressiveness that has brought us thus this far. Success is not served on a silver platter. Rather, it is served on broken backs, sleepless nights, tears, and worry of many. I know this to be true. I am not from a privileged family. I come from a family of people whose back has been broken to put me up here. I come from a family of people who sacrifices their own life and comfort to make today a reality for me. and I am proud of it. It has been the propelling factor behind my achievement. I know that I am not speaking for myself, I speak also for the many of my fellow graduates. Achievements and successes are not themselves end. Achievement and success of today means step further in life. In so saying, I encourage you, my fellow graduates, to never be satisfied with where you are in your strive for what is best, honorable, and holy. But remember to draw the line between satisfaction and contentment. Now, to those whose united efforts make today a joyous occasion. To my parents, grandparents, and all the beautiful mothers and fathers out there, the joy in our hearts cannot sum up the right words to express or even describe how happy, blessed, and grateful we are all to stand up here in front of you. This is your hard work, your knowledge and beauty of your soul, all in one, through all the ups and downs. Even the word perfect is no description of your love for us. Thank you for rising up from Tibers to television, Facebook, and now TikTok. We love you. For everything, my sincere gratitude. To my teachers, all of you who have contributed one way or the other to our success today, I salute you. Teachers are the most underpaid civil servants of many society. That's my line for you and hopefully for policymakers present here today. Lastly, as we continue to journey from henceforth, whether in our studies or life as a whole, never forget those who cross your paths, laying a stone at a time, a step for you to walk. They matter. Remember where you come from, no matter the height of your success. That in itself is a sign of courtesy that will take you a million steps further. Thank you.
Please give the Salutatorian address a big round of applause. At this time, I would like to welcome the second runner-up GPA for the introduction of our 70th commencement speaker, class of 2021. Welcome, Mr. Skyless Halpern.
Test. First of all, I would like to correct that. It's not Skyless, it's Skiles Album. Niyang o kasaladia mango. Malgachin gubraya boypan pachon ipatuan wai. Pokoros and wewe. Pokoros and wewe pi. When we were or Sansal on Chorus Makach, the Pacho was such language. So, thank you. So our keynote speaker is the Justice Secretary of the Federated States of Micronesia since 2015. He started his career as a prosecutor of the Pohnpei district in 1980. He was a winner of the Dr. Wiramentry Award Best Student Jurisprudence at the University of Papua New Guinea Law School in 1984. Having served as the staff attorney of the Pohnpei State Legislature and as the legal staff of FSM Congress, he acquired intimate knowledge of the intricacies of the legislative law. He became the state attorney of the Pohnpei State Legal Affairs Department in 1988. In 1991, he served as the deputy chief of mission of the FSM mission in New York City. In 1993, he served as the head of the Division of International Law in the Justice Department, reviewing and advising FSM on foreign relations and treaty negotiations. In 1995, he was the acting legislative counsel for the FSM Congress and became a staff attorney of the Public Defender's Office in Ushuaia State. He was the chief litigator and acting attorney general of Pohnpei State in 2002. His recent assignments include assistant attorney general for the FSM Department of Justice and general counsel of the Pohnpei Utilities Corporation. He graduated from the University of Hawaii Kauai Community College and attended the University of Hawaii Manoa. This gentleman, let me correct myself. This great gentleman earned his Bachelor's of Laws degree from the University of Papua New Guinea. He now lives in Pohnpei with his wife and their 6 children. Let us now give him a warm welcome, Mr. Joseph Robert Gallen.
Mr. Albert and Coleman, for those kind remark and introductory remark. Kailangan kamu MC. Bawa sabi matay latay tumal kaping lap. Okay po ni kan kukuran sa matay court. Kuya ginintuan masansal round chorus and so chorus. Sabol makalangan, sabol maruson, at hintay kayo pong malaman dahil run watch run kasampan ang sirupat pilpinay ang way ang kasampon ranin kasapon. Itual sabar misiko kay Bono. Kon malumwaw and kon bayu. We will troll into Aulap. Kan kupran soko. Weekend ko, naralam ko. Okay di lapalapan korusian and pilihan. Dan sabon matay pilihan siya. Kuigi Pohnpei o capital ng Basam iman tumalang kiyan so promotin Pilwanki President dan Sapulmatay Boywat His Excellency David W. Pangulo Kabatay ang Iray Labalapan Chorus ng Government Sinakasam Pilwanki Iray Lukotokan the Resident Ambassadors kan yang Okosan Boybuko ng Congo. Lechmol Paulak ang Sabol Material Kapna ng Congo. Sabol Material Kareon Kapna ng Congo. O bilang matmal warang ko. On Kumelil, kataton Speaker and Congress State Legislature, Pilwanki yang ang members kan ng Congress State Legislature. Kargi sa karatan wawat ang sungkupong lapalap and mulan kupong ilaylan Congress State Supreme Court. Pilyang aki yang amoy sungkupong chayla. On Kumelil, Kabinetan and State, Kumelil, Abelil Director and Samumatay Campaign Education, Special Wow Tororong, Principal of Faculties, Staff from the Tomban Forest and PICS High School. Wow Toror Kasambalong Kumail me Kasabul Patayang wawat Kasakaratan wawat Onti amay Nono Papa Amay Pinini Amay Kampangkan Iyang okasilili amain ko. Owa imentual engagement coming up on principal and PICS staff, the faculty, iyang aki, elak may makasabog ranwat. Wiging look matukotong yan wiya. Ugawat o patayang tatok kasampal dan ranwat kasabog. Yan wiya amal chungol commencement speaker. I am very honored and thank you very much for this opportunity. First of all, I'd like to sneak in something to say that is really not related to this ceremony. To PICS High School, from me to you, and I have been waiting ever since I came back from school 30 years ago to really say this to PICS. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for making me of what I am today. When I was told or asked by phone if I can join this graduation and be a guest speaker, in addition to that, to be the commencement speaker. I was very overwhelmed and happy to come back to PICS, and at least to be part of something of PICS. Someone naman kabarak what commencement speaker. Udan tinto ka Israel melapalak, Israel mesaman, Israel kan me Thailand and Romasan. Pag Thailand ka kasawi o alasang someone kosandian mabo o school me speaker biyayang mo. Graduates, I really do not know, and I felt kind of sorry that I accepted to come and join you. I really don't know what to say or what to talk to you about to inspire you or to encourage you as to your next step. I've listened to the Salutatorian speech, and thank you. A very wise, a lot of wise statement in there. All of the commencement speeches that I have heard before, even last 2 weeks ago, they always talk about doors. They always talk about opportunity. They always talk about journey. When it comes to door, they always say that when a door of opportunity closes behind you, that same door opens up more doors of more opportunity for you in front of you. So yes, today you have come thus far. 4 years of sleepless night, 4 years of hard work, pain, and I'm sure there were some sacrifices you made. So I joined the speaker before. Today marks the beginning of your next chapter. It is, or it was now, the end of the last chapter. I am sure that many of you, or most of you, have already had some plans. Plans after the day as to what you will do and what to do with your life or what to do in your next chapter of life. I was where you are today, more than 45 years ago. I had the same thought going through my mind then. I would like to inspire you and encourage you or excite you today to help make a decision for you way forward. Tama kayo kasampal ang kowe, ang panini, ang way, ang state, ang nation. I decided more than 45 years ago that yes, I had graduated. But then I had a lot of kaway. Some papakalap, some monopapa. It's something papakain ito. They told me then 45 years ago that this is not the end. So I'm going to relate to you today that this day is not the end for you. It should not be the end. If you have not made any decision as to what you will be or what you're going to do tomorrow, let me help you make that decision. Go to school. Further your education beyond high school. Please. Make a choice and make a decision. I believe today, after 45 years, going to school is not an option, especially those graduating from high school. You must go to school. A lot of problems, a lot of sacrifices, going to be more than what you have endured thus far today. You know, when I was at 8th grade, I used to run away from some of my classes. I used to run away to go fishing with my grandfather. The man has only two kinds of fish that he would fish for and try to catch in each of his fishing trip. And that is turtle and octopus. If he has to go to fishing tomorrow, he will start preparing today. A lot of things that he needs to prepare and be ready to go fishing. And then those times that I used to go with him, he would leave early in the morning when the tide is low. Collect some seaweed, put those things in our canoe. Then we paddle out and then we put those seaweeds at the edge of the reef. Those cases too. These are actually these places where he knew already that turtles will come and eat those seaweed. When the tide start coming back, that's when he will start going after those turtles where he planted his seaweed. We would then stay in the water for day, morning to evening. We never come back home. Lagay ba ang sikin, solakak kanangamayang, nan mga tar, nan nampiltar, Megan Pagre, kaso sa malari, Again, sobe itong iyo, inta tong iya. All sorts of sa ulo. Isotonon wewe 11 match and what up. We reported wewe kita mur ya mauri. Yan so magatap ya tar to Tokyo. Utan kapan kanakel. Chichirabang purana nimo now music. You have embarked on a journey 12 years today. Your journey is probably halfway. You must finish your education. Nakumailpan kasapuliran with your diploma and special certificates. That only proves to you that you have already attained something in you, but yet you are not yet a somebody. You have received your diploma, that you will need that diploma and certificate to add more certificate, to add more degree to it. When you apply college, if and when you decide to go, that would be a decision that you make. That will be a choice that you make, and you stick to it, commit to it, focus on your goals. Please don't get bored with my short story of me. I had 3 lessons that I learned from my grandfather, 1 from my father and 1 from my mother, and I wanted to share those with you. The evening before I left home in Nano to come to PICS, you know our time, there's no road. There's no road that we have today. We have to walk to PICS or we come to PICS by boat. But the night before I left home to come to PICS, to stay in the dorm, this is what my dad told me. Iracharia, yen nantriya, o sorte sumo, o sorte segon mai. Piti sabe mesmo, utan, imen samato. I'll tell you later what happened to me when I did not obey my father for his instruction to me. The third lesson that I learned and still remember until today is what I learned from my mom. During my junior year in PICS, she asked me, what am I going to study after PICS? My quick response then was, I don't know yet. She told me, go to school and become a judge. I had a tough time thinking about that wish from my mom. It was not that easy for me to make that decision. So I kept that instruction or that advice at the back of my head. When I came to PICS and then went to college. When I left Bombay to go to college in Hawaii, my plan was I would study mechanics or business. I was excited about that because when I graduated from PICS, I worked with a special certificate in mechanics and also a certificate in business. And I thought that maybe those are the courses or the career that I might be successful in. It was not long that I found out myself that I will not be able to become a mechanic or a businessman. My head wanted to be a mechanic or a businessman, but my heart was not with my head. So when I finished off at Hawaii and moved on to University of Hawaii in Mano, that's when I started to recall back what my mom told me many years ago. She wanted me to be a judge. On one of those vacations I had, I came home and I asked my mom, why did she want me to be a judge? And she told me that, do you know that Songkopong Kyle Kohler? Judge Kohler was then a long time presiding judge for Bombay District Court. And I said, yes, I've seen him, but I do not know him personally. And she told me that you should be like Judge Kohler. And I asked her again, why? And then my mom said, because he is a Songkawan, and you are a Songkawan. That statement was kind of used by mom to inspire me to be somebody like a Songkawan. So I started thinking about what are the courses I need to study so I can become a judge. I realized then, halfway through college, that I need to be a lawyer. I need to be a learned in law, very well experienced in the practice of law. And so, my friends, graduates, I am still on the same journey that you are starting today. I am still a lawyer and I am not yet a judge. That is what I decided to be my goal. During our days in PICS, we used to say, well, maybe time will tell. I am still praying for that time to come, sooner than later. It took me 8 years to go to college, and then to come back. It took me 1.5 years to study for the Abasam bar. And this is an examination that is given to lawyers who wants to be a practicing attorney in the other side. So I have been practicing law since then. I've learned a lot, and I am still learning. I think that's enough of me. Let's talk about yourself. I believe it is best that you know now, and you must know now. Better now you know than you find out later. Time is your best enemy. Time. In other words, your time is now, and it cannot be later for you to make that choice, make that bold decision, make that bold step forward to further on your education beyond high school. I do not believe that you are a graduate today that you have any option or any other option but to go to school. If you have made that choice, I ask everyone, including your parents, your relatives, your friends, to pray for you, to give you the moral support or otherwise to help you on your journey. Please remember, because I can tell you now because I know, I went through this. As you travel to your next chapter of education, you have 3 enemies, and I've already mentioned one. Time. You will find that time is never going to be on your side. You cannot turn back the clock, and that's a fact. The other 2 enemies they're kind of cousin, you know. One is what you want to do, and the other is what you need to do. I ask that you commit yourself, pray that you have the strength in you, within you, around you, to prioritize your need. In most cases, if not all cases, you can always delay what you want. What you want today, you can delay it to tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. But what you need to do today, and I'm talking about education, furthering your education, you cannot delay it. It is my fervent hope that I have at least 1 inch of inspiration, inspired you to go to school. You must believe in yourself very strongly. As you are now, or most of you are all now, are adults. You have reached the age that you are supposed to take responsibility of your decision, responsibility of making the right choice, responsibility of ensuring yourself to make sure that you know what is right and what is not right. Go to school. Look around you today in Fort Bay, if not in the FSM. Based on my experience, Fort Bay, FSM, and all of the other 3 states lacks experience. We don't have the necessary tools and the tools that we need to have to talk about politics, sorry Speaker, to talk about development, economic or otherwise, to talk about what is needed to be done in our social development. We don't have those expertise. During my generation, what I saw 40 years ago is still what I see today. The same school, elementary school, high school, except a few new schools that are developed. Let's talk about college. Same college. Same curriculum. You know, in my office, I receive a lot of applications from graduates from COM. Almost all the time I feel sorry for these graduates. They are still looking for a job. And the problem that I always have with these applicants is their education is not enough. Yet I'm talking to you about doors of opportunity. The doors that I'm asking you to knock, the doors of opportunity that I want you to knock, are the college doors. Unfortunately, we have only one college in Fort Bay. So you will have to go abroad, like I did. You have to try. You have to give it all your best. Remember, you have to take the lead yourself. You have to be able to lead yourself. Because you cannot lead others if you cannot lead yourself. That's a fact. I'm going to leave you with 4 verses in the Bible. And I hope these 4 verses will help you through. These 4 verses are both from Matthew 7. Verse 2 is 7 and 8. The 7 2 verses is 13 and 14. We talked about journey. We talk about doors. Our wise book tells us very clearly, Matthew 7, 7 and 8. Pagi, utan kaban, cumale kabanali. I want to ask you guys, graduates, every step you take, in every single step you take, pray. Pray for the guidance of our Keynote to help you on your way. how no tanpan so say kwan so say. This verse 8 also talk about toes. God said that you knock and the door shall be open. He didn't say the door may be open. It shall be open. And so, I'm talking about now, the door of opportunity. For more opportunity. Please knock this door down. Lastly, in verse 8, it tells us, Rabaki kapantiya. And so may young school PICS, Pilalaran college. Ipinyang pangako study. Pangako we are research. After so what? Yay, to study, research. The last two verses, we talk about learning. The last two verses tells us there are two roads in our lives. There are two roads. One of the road is narrow, and one of the road is broad. The Bible guides us and tells us which road to choose. It tells us to choose the narrow way. Kabargin kita yang makapan pilata ay kela. Eu kapan salawala. Eu kapan tiar kapal. Eu kapan puralamur. So, dahil pilata al chetu ko kailan ka pombi, kailan ka focus. Though we may not be able to see the end, we know that what lays ahead in the end is more promising for our future. I'm almost done. Last. I remember when I was at state age, it is a good example because I want you to remember this example. I prosecuted a multiple homicide. And as a procedure, I need to ask the doctors to examine the body, to tell me what is the real reason of death. What was the cause of death? One of the victims was shot and killed right away. The other one was referred to the hospital in Guam. I think that's the time, huh? The one that went to Guam, give me a minute, please, was autopsied or examined by a doctor in Guam. When I went to observe the autopsy examination, the doctor had so many tools. Men pound, men susong, sisel, hammer. Kaya kailangan mo mananolo totoo ako, sangoro sa pauni, sangoro sa so. Every song, yawan to pasanan, ang kito mo, yawan to wanabong yung sangamaya. Kita Grand Proctor kami uya ko mo. Kusantin to. Hihintayang yan normally 1-2% na namang yung mga malian inches isa walo. Inches isa walo. Let's remember this figure. Yung bakit ako na may patakong na nagsaraw. Then I run into an article that says Aramas Toto Aramas Magatar Kun katiasang luit in normal 3 inches isa walo. Luwewepi Aramas Toto itawa na mongyong kasela mongyong isa lumasamaan. So as you march on forward to further your education, make sure your hearts and mind work together. Don't separate them. It will help you focus on your road. Itamet, o kalangan tumay, congratulations. Okay, congratulations.
Kailangan ko may sumagaan po nung. Let's give Mr. Galen a big round of applause. We're really fortunate today. Please welcome Honorable Reed P. Oliver for a special remark.
Kalanin ko mo ideyo, Master of Ceremony, Ijungal Wawla, kan ko rin sa matay court, Kajon Wow nagi sa matay, Erokson Bunpeyu, Bon sa bako, Iso ko, Legend ko, Nanalang ko, Nankinye ko, Uloy so Seriso, Sabol matay, Katie Lengleng Karusianan kalian Tiak Sawan Matail Katie kesampalkan dan kalian Momotso Sawan Matail Katie kesampalkan dan kalian government sangat national government, country state, town or municipal government dan chorus Ijungal Wow, Ranwat, Asaksit dan kadoyang isanalain madalini
Sorry ka lala.
Terakhir kalau ikan kalian siap dekat macet, lagi poel, kalian paduan bil, ya itu sekarang wow, dan kuburan, lepenet, isunangan net, nangan ye, isunalain, wasai. Pil sa taldong wasal sit, nanakas madilim, ulang langkang chorus. Leben marnet, solgin pontian, ronin tarabap, o karusia. Level pattern, so was in Ranwood. Ijmal Wow and Piltoke, Speaker in Legislature, o honorable members in Legislature Kesa. Wow and Piltoke, Reverend Pastor Ned, Deacon Santiago, Samuel Matail, Honorable Secretary of Justice, Secretary Callan, Director in Education, Board of Education, Iralkan Korosmet, Lapalat, Get Wasachet, so was in Ranwood. Itungal Sakaran Wow, and Piltoga, Nelil Kapanono, Korusha Benini, the Ketman Ranwood, when Patayam, Ran Gosumpal, Ran Kaparan, Ran Karayan Kailan Kapat Kibena, Wagi Puitan the top, Sounding and Kargi, Samalar, Salutatorian. Itungal Tonise, Wow Toro and Toke. Right to school kan, Belel Railkan, Makasaka Ranwood. Rail Makara Takal Ketman Ranwood. Amoni kan Piltulasang Mokinin, Imen Patoan, Sakargita Mayan Patoan, the Tonki, Patoan White. Wegi Sang Kaidek ni Karaben Ananin Patoan White. Wegi Sang ni Kamele, with two school part Magan Ketman Ranwood. Utan Panta Tonki. Patoan White. Nan university, the college kan Marakan Patalangi. Amawa, Imen Patawan, we are itungal. Wow, Kesahal. Dal Katmana Ranwood, Karabege, Abmelil, Yei Manakap, or Penakap in the way, Sansal Motel Ranwood. O Imen Dian Katian Raima, Eu, Lagananda Bulabon. Manaka Pukacho, Penaka Pukacho, the band Patoa succeed. Nasoto shoot, Mato Soda Sawas, Nasote Apple, Shamtani, Don't Way, Yanjo set to be Bagita Thailand Katian Panini, Chorus, Lutum, Patan, O Sawasep, Karian, Penaka, O Manaka Pukat, Eran, Pisible Ranwood, Katian Rail Mayo. Gilman Soja, Manogala, Sabalmadal Government Lab, Bombay State, Municipal Government, Abmele, Campaign Education, the Director, Stanley Hedson, Principal in PICS High School, Staff, Faculty, O Karushan, Napa Valley Campaign School, Karian Puitapukat, Imen Patoan Thailand, Tugita Thailand Katian Rai, Bilio, Labalala Pulamon. This afternoon, about 3 hours ago, I was given a copy of your program for this year's commencement exercise. And to also be noticed that I should give a special remarks. I am deeply indeed, it is with great pride and honor that I be invited to attend this 2021 commencement exercise. I have taken my salutations in Pohnpeian, and I'd like to respect our traditional leaders of this land where we stand. Special respect to our government officials, national government, Bombay State, Rwanda town, and municipal governments, and all of us distinguished dignitaries present here today. I am very thrilled and very honored, as I said, to be part of this commencement exercise. Following the keynote speaker, which was eloquently conveyed as the primary speech of the day, I'd like to ask that we focus on the students graduating today. And I am sure most, if not all, of you have visited our offices during these past weeks, which also give you some windows of opportunity to eventually and actually visit the offices that do the work and represent you, and looking forward to your further education so you can finish and come back and man these very important offices. We may say we can talk about so many things, but here today, I am very honored and proud to be following the Speaker, the Honorable Secretary of Justice, on those statements that he did say, because today, 8th of June 2021, is a day
that you will never forget. So with that, I'd like to also not take up most of your time, because I was once there where you are today, wanting the speeches not to be long, because I want to get my diploma, I want to go home, I want to party, I want to be with my friends. And that is the reality of today, but please bear with me as I share with you a few pointers. From today's commencement exercise, you will leave this building with honor, with pride, and all of those things with exhilaration, elation, and excitement. And all of these things combined, you should actually remember that it is not only about today or tomorrow, nor this week. It deals about this month, and a few months to come, and years to come. So I ask you today that you take care of this, your achievements, your accomplishments that has been given all those years. The Salutatorian address mentioned about the true, very correct, about parents and family members having to support each and every one of these graduates today with pains, with all those difficulties, with all those challenges over the years. And let us not make those things go to waste. Let us give them our sincere gratitude by exerting ourselves to go further into college and universities, so you can come back and help yourself, help your families, our communities, even our nation. Salutatorian actress, first runner-up, and all of you, each one of you, you have a destiny, you have a purpose that is set before you. It is really all the comments, all the advices, all the things that people will say. It's really up to you today that will carry you forward. So what I can offer you again, with the support of the statements that has been given earlier, are three virtues that I often express, and I'd like to share with you today before you go home. First, the virtue of respect. For respect, we are Pohnpeians. Nagkaiting sa Pulnanki, Obasani, wow. For without respect and wow, there cannot be any other things that would bind us together, either in school, offices, abroad, or here as well. The other virtue is responsibility, or be responsible. Naweweki kuko. Nagkaitan kusumpan kisablan kayo kuko. Nagkaitan kuko, om nan someone so deliberately. I've been to school, then be responsible to do my homework, to go to school, to do all of those things, and complete my education. I did not talk, ibigyan mo na itak na talk oras, libuan ka. Kuko kay Mexican sa Najanansa, naisip, obi ka sa oras. Lasting virtue, amen patron, kajentin kumay, yay honesty. Honesty, nelen, naweweki, and someone to talk oras. So to kan ka kuita, Eudang ilan win kaktoros mamao, la soda nelen kantaten. Every virtue silhouette. These three virtues that I'd like to leave with you today. Graduates of Pohnpei Highland Central School, commencement year 2021. I cannot give you a pledge, but a request that you all do your best from today onward in all those universities and colleges that you will attend, knowing that when you do return, there are places, despite the challenges that we have, we shall seek, as it was mentioned in Matthew 7, verse 7 to 8, you shall seek, knock, and ask, and you shall be given, and the doors will be opened to you. So all of these put together, graduates, our future. We are very proud of you, along with your parents and family. Our Pohnpei State and our nation is very proud of you. Do your best in whatever you do. A couple of years ago, a young girl from Palau came and studied at the Pohnpei Agriculture and Trade School, or PICS, in Batalanin, Chamoroi. We all know that this school has been closed down, and there's an effort to bring back this good institution to be back to help our children, students in the future. Why I said this and mentioned about this young girl? When this young girl from Palau was a sophomore at Convent Agriculture in Grade School, she said, "I want to be a pilot. I want to be a pilot." Today, that young girl has graduated from college and university. Now she is a pilot, a jet fighter pilot from Palau. This can be you too. You should and you can. Set your hearts and the goals and objectives that you want to be. We need doctors. We need nurses. We need accountants. We need engineers. We need teachers. We need almost everything. But the important thing is, what do you want to be? What do you want to become? Pursue that goal. Pursue that passion so you can become that. Like that young girl from Palau, she said during her sophomore year, "I want to be a pilot." Today, she's a jet fighter pilot, young girl from Palau. I have trust that Pohnpei Island Central School, each one of you can do as well or even better. Like I said, being there about 3 decades and years ago, I wanted the speeches to be short so I can get my diploma, I can be with my family and party. Let me close with this statement. Today, we commemorate and celebrate the success, the accomplishments and achievements that each one of you has achieved and accomplished, along with the parents, along with the teachers, along with the Department of Education. All these together make this success, this program today, a successful one. But let me part with you today with these words. Please do, when you go out of this commencement exercise, remember that there is a tomorrow. Remember that there is a next week. Remember that there's a college years and universities coming in few months. So don't overdo it. Don't party too much where you get into accidents. Do enjoy yourself by the right degree, at the right level, so you can be happy, your family can be happy, all of us can be happy. Parents, nakalabakan, Korusian, Itungal Kapeng, Melelong graduates, thank you for inviting me this afternoon. Kailangan o congratulations.
Thank you very much, Governor. Please join me for the introduction of our valedictorian address for the 70th commencement exercise. This student is the son of Mr. Benji Philip and Mrs. Joanne Philip, graduated from Omina Elementary School, vocational carpentry major. In the history of the school, he is the first. Please join me and welcome our valedictorian address, class of 2021, Mr. P.G. Mishak Philip.
Good afternoon, people of all ages, genders, titles, and last names. If you've been standing within earshot for the last hour, you should be able to puzzle out the reason why we're gathered here today. Not to mention, we're literally halfway through the ceremony. you have just arrived, however, with your justifiable reason for tardiness, allow me to sum up the reasons for this gathering. You can see parents everywhere. They're here to see their favorite children grow out of another shell in their lives, and in that respect, friends and families are also present. Numerous staff of PICS are also here to see the living bags of flesh they've fed with mackerel and knowledge. Honorable guests have shown up to share lessons that will help make the gradual transition to the next phase of our lives smoother, and to give us a firm handshake that will help us realize that we've completed this level in life. And we, the graduates, are here today to shake some hands and get some papers. Yes. All of this, in one word, is a graduation ceremony, which all of us in Unity are a part of. Imagine a bundle of sticks, hard to break as a whole bundle, but easy to break one by one. Just as so, we've been in Unity during this particularly weird school year, cooperating throughout the many schedule changes, trying to comply with distancing procedures, and achieving success by dividing works into the many collaborative hands of parents, staff, students, and supporters. We have actually completed an unusual school year. And we hope to keep this example of unity in use for the rest of our lives, because we're going to need it. We're stepping further into reality as we grow to be independent, and the process of making our dreams a reality requires unity. Graduates, here we are today, once again stretching our wings, ready to venture out the possibilities. You all remember 4 years ago when we parted from 8th grade, we all committed to completing high school, which we are doing now. Nonetheless, let us not forget, however, that this is the real beginning, which we have a clearer perspective of the choices we want to make going forward. Let's also remember that all that we've learned in the classroom will only be useful to us when we actually put them into practical application. For education is only a practice session of working. We owe gratitude to a lot of people for helping us achieve this goal today. Our parents, family, friends, Principal Sayola, assistant principals, counselors, bus drivers, house parents, maintenance workers, cooks, and even the underclassmen that lent a helping hand in making today's celebration a reality. But especially to our teachers for tolerating us and giving us all they have to prepare us for life. But most of all, we thank our grand instructor who gives us everything we need to be fully competent and completely equipped for every good work. And of course, congrats to each and every one of you graduates that have made it this far. Once again, thank you all for coming today.
Please give the valedictorian a big round of applause. Now is the time for the presentation of diplomas. PICS principal, please help for the giving out the diplomas. Mrs. Carla Ladora, Mrs. Rodora Bagalando, Mr. John Malakai, and Mr. Benskin Bergen to please assist.
First row, please rise. Zared Bradley, academic. Yolani Adli, academic. Jonah Derisalin, academic. Suzian Ball, academic. Business. Albert Stiles, academic. Alvaro Andrea, academic. Leopold Birdson, academic. Alain Patab, academic. Walter Sadok, academic. Tesha William, academic. Salim Elgar Junten, academic. Let me Joy Manay, academic. Thomas Faith Charity, academic. Miranda Tonre, academic. Helgenberger Natalie, academic. Josiane Amor, academic. Elwell Culin, academic. Melody Lee James, academic. Lini Latricia Dawn, academic. Nana Joab, academic. Alice Lucienne, academic. Lanitra Frederick, academic. Nisha Fred, academic. Amy Suzuki, academic. Simmons Joan, academic. Chantel J. Bonaparte, academic. Lawrence Josephine, academic. Lisbeth Lay Takano, academic. Frederick Alicia, academic. Kadi Tilibi, academic. Claire Loreen, academic. Rolina Lopez, academic. Oswald Chelsea May, academic.
Ayaloa Charlie, academic.
Likat Senrita, academic.
Peltamaso Irons, academic.
Mac Junita, academic.
JC Ernest, academic.
Henry Penelope, academic.
Carla Chani, business. Caroline Mataki, academic. Second row, please rise.
Jack, business.
Melissa Licor Bartolome, business.
D'Angelo Edmund, business.
Maria Victor, business.
Rose Welch, business.
Ayala Ismail, business.
Rugaliang Marianne, business.
JB Abner, business.
Koike Regina, academic.
Alversa Tonre, academic.
Peñas Ebony, academic.
Kayaloa Salcor, academic.
Ligorio Mikira, academic.
Tristan Saul, academic.
Prince Kiara, academic.
Santra Rosario, academic.
Tugadi Marla, academic.
Yoma Unet Lowry, academic.
Lakore Kayleen, academic.
Miolani Carl, academic.
Samuel Melinda, academic.
Hannah Samuel, academic.
Anastasia Retin, academic.
Reyes Richard Helen Emilius, academic.
Paul Rivona, academic.
Jasper Pablo, academic.
Gonzaga Melina, academic.
Perlin Amita, academic.
Leonor Sapilalot, academic.
Charlotte Pardalome, academic.
Donre Ashanti, academic.
Emerald May Rudolph, academic.
Philip Fiji, academic.
Paul Omar Aini, academic.
Ruth Nivashami, academic.
Adanson Smith, academic.
Valence Aliyah, academic.
Kaysan Enikar, academic. Benjile Uiara, academic. Chul David, academic. Marcela A. Bartolome, academic. Third row, please rise.
Nicor Christine Obispo, business.
Britney Manuel, business.
Leopold Guion, business.
Brenda Linda Road, business.
Starlyn Simon, business.
Wanda Ioannis, business.
Jaiseline Edmond, business.
Darren Cullen, business.
Herman Madarin, business.
Kimi Edmond, business.
Petrus Alana, business.
Ranji Joseph, business.
Elep Moraline, business.
Pandisha Nenes, business.
Elep Josiva, business.
Taylin William, business.
Nicor Driana, business.
Megan Moses, business.
Solomon Andreas, business.
Merly Petrus, business.
OJ Alter, business.
Joy Rosario, business.
Amor Morgan John, business.
Shina Kang, business.
Donre Jasper, business.
Lilian Artui, business.
Helgenberger Willie, business.
Letitia John, business.
Edgar Manassa, business.
David Edward, business.
Galen Tristan, business.
Alicia Joseph, business.
Harris Isaac, business.
Stisha Jacob, business.
Mikey Ikasi, business.
Estrella Rosario, business.
Lawrence Young as academic.
Wapane Isaac Abia, business.
Oliver Mary Jane, academic.
Charian Giat, business.
Bilyazon Borio Jovinson, academic.
Marceline B. Zawaz, business.
Philip Lanisha, academic.
Mermaid Zawaz, business.
Bonaparte Glenda, business.
Elaine Paul, business. Chloe Higgins, academic. Fourth row, please rise.
Simina Diaz, vocational agriculture.
Isabella Primo, vocational agriculture.
Sultan Latiba, vocational agriculture.
Marvian Panuelo, vocational agriculture.
Atlas Alim, vocational agriculture.
Kami Manasa, vocational agriculture.
Edward Matilda, vocational agriculture.
Santrico Ioannis, vocational agriculture.
Lily Jean, business.
Shane Bartolome, vocational agriculture.
Nick Feliciano, business.
Leticia Atalbert, business.
Loyola Sherlyn, business.
Teresa Ball, business.
Benjamin Norina, business.
Katisha May David, business.
Philip Ashlyn, business.
Madsan Ardwi, business.
Jacob Jaserine, business.
Judy Aini, Business.
Leopold Dinera, Business.
Felix Oswald, Business.
Thoses Lynette, Business.
Percarina Hadley, Business.
Herman Maximus, Business.
Daniel Louise, Business.
Obispo Janes, Business.
Austin Peter, Business.
Nancy Elson, Vocational Construction.
Millie Wendelin, Business.
Apia Austin, Vocational Construction.
Magdalene Jacob, Business.
Bangit Jingle, Business.
Atisa Else, Business.
Salimchi Macy, Business.
Leilanica Rodriguez, Business.
Clark Antoine, Academic.
Tyrese Johnson, Academic.
Netvic Shermick, Vocational Agriculture.
Kensley Boaz Jr., Vocational Mechanic. Last row, please rise.
Herman Ashanti, Academic.
Penelope Akins, Transition.
Ranis Jim, Vocational Construction.
Mark Warren Arden Ernest, Vocational Construction.
Endor Lebron, Vocational Construction.
Kirby Bryan Hadley, Vocational Construction.
Selcor Denchel, Vocational Construction.
Payson Bob, Vocational Construction.
Haruo Jero, Vocational Mechanic.
Piluboy Chani, Vocational Mechanic.
Eliam Lonel, Vocational Mechanic.
Sultan Malarme, Vocational Mechanic.
Ekiek Erdman, Vocational Mechanic.
Adrian Lee Kaur, Vocational Mechanic.
Secha Linson, Vocational Mechanic.
Juan Junior San Nicolas, Vocational Mechanic.
Remoket Dre Vocational Mechanic.
Borny Hebrian, vocational mechanic.
Sineris William Vocational Mechanic.
Steve Leopold, vocational mechanic.
Wilson Ribo Vocational Mechanic.
Michael Sal, vocational mechanic.
Abday Matthew Vocational Mechanic.
Omar Samo, vocational mechanic.
Oliver Joshua Vocational Mechanic.
Nezira Nemia, vocational mechanic.
Sakai Justin Business.
Trinidad Ligorio Aquino, vocational agriculture.
Abraham Jake Vocational Mechanic.
McGrady Manuel, vocational agriculture.
Vilmete Lorian Vocational Agriculture.
Fred Philip, vocational agriculture.
Paul Gason Vocational Agriculture.
Italam and Diola Sharon, agriculture.
Ramson Clement Vocational Agriculture.
Mike Winroad, vocational agriculture.
Robert Roth Vocational Agriculture. Jacob Rayo Vocational Agriculture. Marlik Javon Vocational Agriculture.
You may be seated.
Laba-laba ko, Baba Nono, friends, child, kukuraya ba no katsiyang na sa bulmachay, Diyos kong galiyaw, laba-laba. Mohon ininin koy calamelen ningga banagis o meçmen bagi jailen kuburapene o nanmolen kagyang masani tama wiwiyawi rani rail magaska sa bulran wachkan the presentation and acceptance of the graduates. Please join me in welcome Chief Secondary Education, Mr. Jordan Levi, for presenting, and Director Education Department, Open State, for acceptance of the graduates. Kailangan kami tayo semua sementara yang sekarang wawan terus menjaga mulai tayo kaping sama tayo buat pergi sambil melakukan yang kita rawat perintah kabar wow itu kayak kebenaran tuan tuan honorable Oliver speaker mamparin legislative college juga tu college ambil bila Attorney General Honorable Kalan Forest kita belum orang nanti siap membuat so government banon omel naban kesempatan main kebenar speaker bagi kami hari depan kerjaan taban departemen tuan baik baik kerjaan mawang korus tuan wan penini wajari kan ada main ko main kerjaan kuburan pergi sana buka main jual lagi anjo mausat depan ulian tikampan marai kamarai na pedal secondary education PICS high school kasihnya ada kabupaten Ceri Republik Tuanan pun kaisa kriau nan PICS high school on parent school wat Republik kriau kasabul right celurat on county school and when kalau kita masih bukas anak-anak onak sangar tagen ka school nan secondary education ta high school and nan when be remind ko yet PICS graduating class of 2021
Alangan achieving secondary education. Money pan patuloy pa kita forward and patuloy pa kita may cuman wow and patuloy wow kan nangyaya. Om kumain sim kaskasabulkan ranwat may patuloy pa kita kumain patuloy lang amay cuman tasil kan om palisakoy kan amay cuman captain palisakoy left. Diyan siya may patawan kayong sa kalakalaktawat ay ruas real sido may bangit patawan na kalikuay. We're going to move it from the left side to the right side after I completed the proclamation. Ibang kayong patulonan kalaktawan. Sang ni manaman and buko may chumaleniki ni Ewiya Tractor and Kempa Kamarain and Ponte State. Ianger o kalokita ranwach chun walu parniya katuriya isa kayo. Serupukat kanakanar o kasabut sanger takayan ka school and high school. The secondary education na PICS high school. O kakir kakatalang ng Taken College, the post-secondary education. 1, 2, 3. Dahil pagkiyang rin masih lahat palang lupulok.
Director, Chief, Chorus, song from the graduating class of 2020. As always, we are extremely proud of our academic successes of our students. The Vice Principal for Student Services, Mr. Dixon Dunra, will now announce the top 10 students of the 70th commencement exercise, graduating class 2021.
Kalangan kong EMC, iyong mo kasaliniya may mo. Mulinan patulan ko po kasambal words. Ay may patuloy wow, pagi ito sa karan wow, pagi ansong. Ang dapat sa natin sa karan wow kan tunay sa saler na nasan sa karatakan at sa karbulan. Kalangan ng upupan. Dugod ko dapat kasambal kan chorus. Nung napapakan chorus. O saya kawas yang patut dekat wasak petelaga yang katete pridan sa punin tombe mana ka paya ka priya tumen beper semua sukses pinyan sa woche Dugon Katete, Mega Pachawan Chimalangi, Abenren Pachawan Chimalangi, Anselopis Pachalar. Ebiluya, Anaben, Saman Kati, the Doka Samarwats, Ranwats, and Dagan Sansaran, Saman Katuats, Saman Manway, Wanagap, the Pinagap Air, Nara Chimaltang, Episixam, Yanaran, Bekas Ranwats. Dari muna iban Pachawan o Pachawanda, eten Wanagap Pinagap Guards, I mean Pachawan Wanyanti, Principal Administration, Mele Direktoran Kantang Kamarain, sa Pagkakuman ng Central Building, o Luke, Papanungan, Iban Pachawanda, eten ang may Duwag Sarigan, ang may Luwaw, Pachawanda Luwaw, ni Dane Kalir Mas City. Number Isaac and Parang School Huya Katresa Kayo. Pasanang misspelled na Itagano. Father of Wayne and Mother Itagano. Pinaka-minutes, Pasawan Nagsang Sagre Elementary School. Pasawan Mga Itagano. Pasawan Lupe Pabano on pinaka-minutes. Katuan ng Paris Schools, Pasanang Rolina Lobes, daughter of Yosser and Evelyn Lobes, o pinaka-minutes, Benediction, Sagre Elementary School. Naliti number 1 ng Paris Schools, Pasanang Yunani Adli, daughter of Queen and Yunani Adli, o pinaka-minutes, Tuwan Essential, Pasawan Nagsang Elementary School. Pasawan Balawadi number 2 ng Paris Schools, Pasawan Chantal Chivana Bonaparte, daughter of Jason and Jacqueline Bonaparte. O pinaka-minutes, Pasawan Nagsang Next Elementary School. Number 1 ng Paris Schools, Pasawan Nana Chouab, daughter of Mary and Ella Chouab. O pinaka-minutes, Nagsang Omni Elementary School. Number 5 ng Paris Schools, Pasawan Prati Saret, son of Ranger and Leader Saret. O pinaka-minutes, Katlin ng mga kabinet, Nagsang Omni Elementary School. Kalawaitin ng Babayo ng Paris Schools, Pasalang Yatra and Frederick, daughter of Christino and Delma Frederick, o pinaka-minutes, Pasawan Nagsang Paliker Elementary School. Second runner-up, the number 2, Pasanang Skies Albert, son of Mr. Stanley and Nancy Albert, o 1 minutes, Pasawan Nagsang Socrespo Elementary School. Karayaw ng Paris Schools, Pasanang Amy Sisiki, daughter of Luke and Amiga Sisiki, o pinaka-minutes, Pasawan Nagsang Saladat Elementary School. O Unang bayaw ng Paris Wood Pachanang Fiji Friend. Son of Benji Friend and Joan Friend. O one of us, Nixon Omni Elementary School. One guy is saying that what may managap manage or managap manage or managap isman metete rekalawadi na base ayo then na base kan Paris school. Iman bazon baga katwa dan kachina na lew na palang pala. Kalangan ng kubur barusin. May maber pajol ko.
Thank you. Presentation of special awards. I would like to invite Vice Principal of Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Singer Alexander.
Mwana ikan patro ma, nyebut cuma yang kian sama. Kata ngata, sekarang wow kan, itu yang bermoy. Kian sau. Ay cuma wow kan patron, kini yang betul. Nasem kan patro kan lebih yang bermoy. Aduh, kau tengah bawah. Dugayama PTA President Mr. Edmond Pagsumas ko na
Dami mapatuan ta special certificate kay dan pato yang senior batch. So as I call out the names, please stand up and come to the front and receive your certificate, please. Okay, Lucian Akis. 3.5 GPA. Can I get that senior year? Candidate in recognition and achieving a minimum of 3.5 GPA in academic certificate.
So, what were we?
Skiles Albert, Penalty year 3.5 GPA, non-academic. Yulin Elwen, Penpatuan Alidia Reo Certificate non-academic 3.5. Jungsian Amor, Penpatuan Alidia Reo, non-academic 3.5. Miss Paylet, Takano, Penpatuan Alidia 3.5. Lanitra Fedrick, Penpatuan Bilyang Alidia 3.5 GPA academic. Yulani Hatley, special recognition by the Benediction certificate, non-academic. Nanet Schwab, Duetra 3.5. Selita Legiak, Well na nakatabag. Latricia Don Lilik, Phil Patrowan, Tumalan Lilik 3.5. Rolina Lopez, Phil Patrowan, Tumalan Lilik 3.5 GPA. Fichi Mashak, Philip, Phil Patrowan, Tumalan Lilik, special ng academic. Chantel J. Bonaparte, Phil Tumalan Lilik na nakatabag. Zaret Bradley, Phil na nakatabag. Amy Suzuki, Phil na nakatabag. Brenda Donre, Buleo Special. Alicia Leigh Frederick, Buleo Special. Natalie Heldenberger, Buleo Special. And lastly, but not the least, Melody Lee James. Wait, we're not. We haven't nag-ira natin niya. Med, punta ba pala ang Balian Business? Okay na, Balian Business. Med, pamit pa ito lang, Felix Oswald.
Mr. Sato Isogalagal, Culture, Academic Discussion.
Pintueta ng Balian Business, Joey Rosario.
Miss Trunida Mac, Academic Special.
Marian Bukoliam, Pinan Balian Business.
Mr. Person Level, Academic Special.
Marilyn Wendalin, Pinan Balian Business.
Miss Josephine Lawrence, Academic Special.
Nelian Hardaway.
Miss Chelsea May Oswald, Academic Special.
Mr. Manasa Edgar. And this is
Mr. Oreo Jovinson Villason, Academic Special.
Atisha Elsa, Pinan Business.
Ibe son betakan.
Miss Caroline Mataki, Academic.
Mr. Tristan Gallen. And this is
Miss Tyrese Johnson, Academic Special. Mr. Tyrese Johnson.
Miss Ayana Ismail, Finland Business.
Mr. J.C. Ernest, Academic Special.
Miss Tricia Jacob, Finland Business.
Miss Teresa Lynn Jonah, Academic Special.
Miss Leticia John, Finland Business.
Miss Jewel Matricia David, Academic Special.
Miss Alicia Joseph, Finland Business.
Miss Tesha William, Academic Special.
Mr. Elkisi Maybe, Finland Business.
Mr. Juntin Telemelakar, Academic Special.
Miss Joanne Simmons, Finland Academic. And lastly, in academic, Kalian Patak, Miss Kalian Patak. Sudah pagkawanda, special guide ng vocational field, agriculture, open TNI. Miss Isabella Primo, agriculture.
Mr. Juan San Nicolas Jr., Mechanic Special.
Mr. Fred Philip, Finland Agriculture.
Mr. Adrian Ligor, Mechanic Special.
Mr. Clayton Jacob, Finland Agriculture.
Mr. William L. Senaris, Mechanic Special.
Ayan, Clayton niya kami. Clayton Jacob.
Mr. Omar Samuel, Mechanic Special.
Mr. Santrico Yohanes,
Mr. Sultan Malarme, Mechanic Special.
Mr. Rayon Jacob,
Mr. Piliboy Johnny, Mechanic Special.
Miss Matilda Edward, Prince ng Agriculture.
Mr. Matthew Hapday, Mechanic Special.
Okay, basta ka na po yun with Shane Bartolome ng Agriculture.
Mr. Kensily Boas Jr., Mechanic Special. Mr. Jake Abram, Mechanic Special.
Medyo ang katsiyang ng talian TNI Mechanic. Okay. Yung special tangko ng Kobe Brian Hadley. Mr. Kobe Brian Hadley.
Courtney Abram, Mechanic Special.
Yung babi ka ito ng Mr. Dano Kirsten. Fernand Talian Mechanic. I'm sorry, construction. Hari mo kaya na sa Salutatorian special ka ng ranet, kailangan ng provide first.
Thank you very much, Vice Principal and PDA President, Kalaunan Kuprama. Now we're about to conclude our program. Please welcome PICS PDA President, Mr. Benito Edmond, for your closing remark.
Kailangan tayo DMC. Itatuan may nirmier ni Kupur Tekalab Chorus. May gajin Kupura Bayingkak. Ulian di school in PICS. Penenay. Uyangagi Rai Serikan Magaskasabul Ranwat. Sakargita Kapin. Mone ban Pachuan Takatungkalangan Wat. Iban. Uyay Chumol Sakardan Wow. Wongi Sonalayam Madalanim Labalabakan Epatran Yang Kachtua Success Wongi Kabinan Wayne Pompey Speaker and Legislature Honorable Senator Khan Wongi AG Sang National Government Ipilmen Wongi Director and Kambang Kamaray Wow Honor Tukeki Korusian Ramot Moniban Kasaleda Julian Gidi School Benene Uchun School Bukat Walgatin Kupra Iban Patoying Mai Rail Chun School Gan Magaskasabul Ramot Mai Mai de Batuan Malgak Kalusala When Amai Kapeng Peren Ramot Abimin Patuan and Mai the Baywatch, the child chorus in Yayaski, Mamorki, wow. The answer of my band, we are celebrating the song gun. Child chorus band, we are, wow. When the answer of my band, Count Sagala, Amay Chumal Peren, the celebration, Umaylan ka Kabadong Penene, the way, Romamao. Area, Yen Kabadayang, Chumal Kabagan Ranwood. Tatogan Ranwood, dami agak kasalayang kubratay. Agak kasalayang kubratay, paita. Kasabul, egin kasaleta. Kakin takegan nantayin ka school. Ranwood, Siri, Rio Bugi Actuamen, Bang kakasang ng high school o Katawang College. Sam Balsawas and Bombay State Government. Ye maginabali, cekan maginabali kemban ka school. Kabungot ban toke, Governor Wing Bombay, toke Speaker o Bombay Legislature. Pwede sabon maray uchujong kemba and baluot ye makareta. Kachdian ranwat kapwaida. Malmangi belabasang chorus. Imen kitailen sabon man gibeneo. Owiya kapanggalangan kayo. Mon kauno wasalabalak. Pwede egatin kasaleta may pagong kumail. Malmangi weather erecto na wigat. Mas esra pagong kumail tatawag sa naban pa inama wabang kocho. Ayay kasalaban e pagong kumail imakare daranwat chorus karkat penemendata mami karakar teta. Patriang kapungwat ibin togeti director in education. Melel Irai Sambadak and PICS High School Principal yang agi staff course 1 Amay Jumal Tatog Yei Mesansal Ranwat Palila Sangmet Aramas Rimen Ibig Sudamen Marogela Taba Nono behind the scene Ama Jumal Tatog Yei Mechapiata Norin Serubukat Kare Tarakap Lingan Tandu Ramail Ranwat Imen Batuane Serubukat Nono baba ye sombata kayu metropin kaskuling mualta song kesembarakan masoti rail majiban patron ese chual ligota debil sound chingan ye right sombata kayu o wana rail mongi bugmail ka kanagela aye yang se bugmail koyekla are bilalik mail o katela ba amail chual koyeken kamarai iban William D PICS High School Principal Vice yang agistabin PICS Chorus William D. Benediction Korusian Ranut Abnemel William D. Rai Serikan Chorus Magasasabul Ranut Uya Achol Kapanggalangan Pan Kuburan Labalabako Memolet Ranut Pacheng Korusia Ranut Wasalabalab Engaging Kabayata Korusian Kalang
and former Mr. PDA President. Now we're about to conclude our program. Please join me in welcome Secretary General, UCCP, Rob Rank Million, Chinet, that Narabas Matalanim for benediction.
Kalaran kami kayu itu kan berapa magatin kuburan yang tak corona karena itu hal ini sekarang dengan paduan Janggi, segera kumail, lapan-lapakan, Papa Nono, ini kumail kasih-kasih, makaitin kumail kelip kasih sambut, ay bilang kasih sambut, sombang lumiset sama, masuk ke PICS, masuk rangai, dua dekat benar. And we put the HE. The right ball, level up ball. Legislator, Congress, President, the right Congress. And then I challenge kumail. Magmalban ka kento na nal. Mr. Peter Lola. O puko ka sambal. Mr. Pagi ang Wayne Thornby. O Wayne na pesan. I challenge you. Menpaduan bagi cari korosan dekat. Papa Nono Maliang Patrota Kaplingiang Kauno Wan Amay Tungal Tato Yamay Soso Mayrgi Sirubkat Israel Kalinganala Kumail Ubi Kalinganala Kauno Wan Iban Patron Sakarata ni Patron Y well chorus Abnel Rail Sirikan and Patron Tamil Ban Patron Patkiang Tikan o Sagasagare Kauno Sabul Makamarain and Kapiyang Sabul Matay Sirikan Kamarain Rail Alarail Koran Kap Nexang University o Proto o Sosa Penene Way o Jia Na Kitail Gatin Katmail Gatin Lolo Iban Padron Kapakap. Let us pray. Dear God, Almighty and everlasting Father, to us all, we ask for your countless blessings upon our graduate today as they celebrate their achievement and cherish these memories. We ask that they be granted the wisdom to keep always in their mind the duty they own to educate their siblings and their peers about your ways and about our ways. Our ways, our tradition, culture, and knowledge as your gift to us as people of Bombay and Eversend. Grant also to us as parents the grace to continually commitment ourselves to education of our children. We commit their lives to you, O Lord, and grant us your grace. We pray and ask these in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.
ये प्रोग्राम चोरो राय चो स्कूल गन डिस्कशन में और बता पराजी राय चो रामाउ ओइबान पचवन चोर पचच ऑनलाइन graduated class 2021. Congratulations.
Terima kasih.